Iran. Mohammed Marandi joins us now from Tehran. So Saudi Arabia has admitted that Khashoggi was killed. Trump already said Saudi's explanation for the death is credible. What do you make of this?
Well, he should say that because it's his narrative in the first place. He owns it. He was the first one to say that it may have been rogue elements when he spoke to the Saudi king and crown prince. He says that they had nothing to do with it, it seems, and it could have been rogue elements. So he was the first person to officially push this story. Of course, no one believes it. If it was just a fist fight, then why was the military forensic chief there with a bone-cutting saw? And why did they say that he left the building soon afterwards? Why have they been stonewalling for so long? Where is the body? Why did they cut up the body? I mean, there's so many questions. But the United States, the Trump regime is pushing very hard to get this behind them. But I don't think anyone really believes. No sane person is going to believe the story. There is a bit of poetic justice here, though, and that is that this Ahmed al-Asiri, who's one of the scapegoats in all this, he is the person who was the spokesperson. He was a sort of Joseph Goebbels of the Yemeni war and the genocide there. So he's being arrested or punished for a crime that he didn't commit, but he's of course committed much worse crimes with regards to his involvement with the war in Yemen.
Iran and Saudi Arabia are long-standing foes, and relations between the U.S. and Iran are very strained right now, especially after the U.S. president pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal. What kind of impact could this have on relations between the U.S., Saudi Arabia, and Iran?
Well, I don't think it changes anything because under the Trump regime, the United States is pursuing a very hostile policy towards Iran, and Mohammed bin Salman is very close to the U.S. president. In fact, one of the reasons why he's being attacked so much in the Western media, MBS as he's called, is because of his link to Trump and to his son-in-law. Otherwise, all these attacks and all these articles about the war in Yemen and about the kidnapping of the Prime Minister of Lebanon and what he's done to Qatar and all this, this is nothing new. This crime against Jamal, which is a horrific crime, is very, very small in comparison to all the other crimes that Mohammed bin Salman has carried out. And Western think tanks and the Western media have been silent about it. So there are reasons for this. One is because of Jamal's close connections with influential people, and another is the hostility that exists within the political establishment in the United States, and the fact that MBS is connected to Trump. But I think this does weaken the pillars of Saudi Arabia. Even if we were to buy this claim that this was a rogue operation, this basically shows that MBS is a weak person who does not know what's going on around him. But the fact that he sacrifices these people is going to weaken him as well too, because no one is going to trust him anymore. None of the people around him will have faith in him because they know that they'll be thrown under the bus next time something happens.
All right, Mohammed Marandi, live from Tehran. Thank you.